Good morning, everybody. Welcome here to Real Sports Live. We're at Pioneer High School here in Mission, Texas for the 7-on-7 state qualifier tournament. We got 4 teams here this morning. Throughout the day, we're going to have the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs, the Laredo LBJ Wolves, the Pioneer Diamondbacks, and the PSJ Bears. They're all gathered here at this site. Today, we do have about 5 other sites around for Valley teams to gather together and punch their ticket to the state qualifying tournament. That's going to be happening in about roughly 3 weeks, end of June, up in College Station, Texas. Right now, we do have the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs on offense first, taking on the LBJ Wolves, their crosstown rival. Both Laredo schools going to be heading at it first. It's going to be a 15-minute running clock. Nothing's going to stop until it hits double zeros, or triple zeros, you could say. And we're going to hit a 2-minute halftime, and then the second half is going to be 15 minutes as well. And that's how this game is going to be ran. The clock's not going to stop on out of bounds, on dead balls, and nothing like that. Maybe a timeout or two will be called here and there. As we get the first whistle blown, it's going to be the Bulldogs up first. And it's going to be QB1, number 6, Javier Jimenez. He's a sophomore QB. I was speaking to their coach before the game. They said they got a young team, young but experienced. All these sophomores that are on there right now do have some varsity experience, as well as one of the freshmen, the receiver, number 9, Ivan Bettis. As they get a quick gain right there. A lefty QB looking deep to his left-hand side. Slings it over to his right, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And there's a freshman receiver we were talking about, number 9, Ivan Pina. That pass was intended to him, and it's not going to be caught. So we're going to have a third down, I believe. Probably about a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9 maybe is what we're going to be working with. As we get the quarterback snap, dropping back to pass, looking to his left, slings it to his receiver down the middle. Is going to get tagged up at about the 20, 35-yard line. That's going to be number 1 on the reception, Nathan Hassel. He's a returning receiver they've had. I believe he's a junior or a senior. So they have a leadership right there at the receiver role and a young buck at the quarterback. 7-7, that's what it's all about, building chemistry for the fall. As we have a 1st and goal now, 13:23 off of the clock. Dropping back to pass, back to Hassel. Pass is going to be incomplete. And they switched up their quarterback now. It's going to be Gerardo Arambula. That's their QB number 2, number 17. He's taking reps at the quarterback position right now as we speak. On the other side of the field, we have the PSJ Bears and the Pioneer Diamondbacks going head-to-head. A shallow crosser right down the center of the field, all the way to the left-hand side. That's number 18 on the reception. That's Sebastian Dancos. That's their slot receiver for the Bulldogs. Snap taken once again. Looking to his left-hand side and overthrows his receiver, Hassel. That would have been a huge gain, maybe even a touchdown. But that's going to be turnover on downs. And we're going to switch it over now to the Wolves as they have their chance at offense. They're going to be led by senior quarterback number 1, Raul Cantu. He's going to be taking the reins this morning throughout the day here for the Wolves. After having a long probably ride over here all the way from Laredo, both teams able to get it going. As for the Wolves, speaking to one of their coaches, they have a fairly senior-led upperclassmen team with a bunch of juniors and 2 seniors. And one senior's right there, Raul Cantu. He's taking it over the middle. Pass incomplete for number 2, Rene Ramos. That's their junior receiver. Beautiful day here in Mission, Texas. We have a high of 90. That's not so beautiful, but right now we have an 81-degree temperature. a low of 70, but the humidity is going to be the one killing these kids on the field. 76% humidity, not a lot, but it's enough to take some damage there on the body. Scantu sends his running back in motion back in the backfield. Dropping to his left, looking. Has a receiver wide open for a deep pass. It's number 14 on the reception, Jerry Mendoza. He's going to be playing both ways today. He has wide receiver and cornerback, another junior right there on the team. Their tall wide receiver on the left-hand side of the field. It looks like René Ramos, number 2, is also going to be playing in the running back and the slot position today. He got motioned over the last time. Third down here for the Wolves. All hitches down for Ramos. And that's going to be a first down. So they're going to move it up. And a new set of downs here for the Laredo LBJ Wolves. Is going to give them new life and a couple of more plays to work with, trying to get the first points of the game here. First and goal, Cantu calling out the plays to his receiver, switching the formation, making sure everything gets going the right way that he wants it to. A bit of confusion on the right side of the field with the formation. And they're going to have a delay of game. That's going to push them back 5 yards, not the way they would have wanted to start the new possession. I believe they're going to give them a break there. It's going to be a loss of down, matter of fact. So it's going to be second down here instead of a first down. They're going to have a second and long. And Cantu looking to his right-hand side, waiting for the receiver to get open. Has nobody over the middle. And incomplete. That's intended for number 9. Aber Ponce. Ponce was playing cornerback and receiver here, both ways for the Wolves, as that brings up a third down and long here for Laredo LBJ. Third and long to go. Cantu looking for the open man, waiting for the perfect play. Sends a man right open down the middle for the seam. Almost caught in frustration. That was number 2, René Ramos, his junior receiver, his favorite receiver so far, with an incomplete pass, triple covered, and it would have been open if he would have thrown it just a tad bit to the right-hand side on the back shoulder. That's not the case. A turnover now. The Bulldogs have their second opportunity on the offensive side of the field and wanting to get something going. I believe Gerardo Ambrula is going to stay at the quarterback position, rolling out to his left-hand side, finding a receiver open down the numbers. That's number 1, Nathan Hassel, the wide receiver, once again catching another pass from the quarterback, Ambula. Second and long. Dropping back to pass, looking to his left, has a receiver wide open down in the shallows. That's going to go for about 2 to 3 yards. That's number 7 on the reception, Angel Perez, for the Bulldogs. Second and long here. Quarterback dropping back to pass once again. Looking over to the right side and off the numbers of the defender. That was intended for number 7 once again, Angel Perez, their slot receiver. And that was bounced off the back of number 3, their linebacker slash safety of the Wolves, Tony Monsivias. Wolves back on offense once again, their second time. Still a 0-0 ball game. Nobody's scored. Nobody's been able to get past the 20 as that pass goes incomplete for number 10, of the Wolves. That's David Cortez, their junior wide receiver. And double covers that defensive play brought to you by number 16, Jesus Guerra, their middle linebacker. Second and goal here for the Wolves, looking to make something happen. Everyone looking down at their wrist on the score sheets or on the play sheets. Looking to the right-hand side. Almost caught, but intercepted right there, and that's taken back for a touchdown for the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. They're not going to give it to him. He was down with 1 yard short to go, and that was number 16, Jesus Guerra. Back-to-back plays. The play interrupting the play before on number 10, David Cortez. And once again now he has his interception in the game. We could take a look at that replay. Give it to you in the split screen on the right side. You see him taking it back. That replay is brought to you by Josh Moody Loans. Buy, refinance, and cash out now. Jesus Guerra wasn't able to cash out there on that last play. But he does give his Bulldogs another opportunity. Their third of the game this time, stopping the Wolves short, not letting them even get to play number 3 or even get play number 2 off. So now the Bulldogs, once again, their third possession on offense, slinging it to the left-hand side of the field. We have a flag on the play, but that's wide open for number 1, Nathan Hassel. And that looks like it's going to be going back, as we do have a flag down at the 20-yard line. Dirty laundry on the field. Someone's got to pick it up. And there goes the referee on his way. Looks like this play is going to be brought back. And we do have a pass interference on the offense. That was on Nathan Hassel. A huge play, but that's going to be brought back with 4:11 left to go. And it's down number 2. It's going to be second and long here now for the Bulldogs, dropping back to pass once again. Back to Nathan Hassel as their returning leadership receiver right there that they have. That's a first down. It's going to set them up about the 25, 35-yard line. The 25-yard line, let's call it the 27. That's where they're going to set up the Bulldogs up next on their next possession. About 3:30 left to play. Still a scoreless first half. Quick pass to the right side of the field. That pass is going for number I believe that was number 9, Ivan Pina on the reception. Quick bubble out to the left-hand side of the field. Call it a banana route, missing one guy, making another one. Not able to outrun him, but he's going to get down to about the 9-yard line. And now the Bulldogs are knocking on the front door. We'll see if the Wolves let him in. Trying to get the first points of the game just before the half expires. Armula rolling out to his left-hand side. The quarterback finding a man open down. And that's a touchdown there for the Alexander Bulldogs out of Laredo. That's number 18, Sebastian Dancaus. I believe that's how you say it. The side receiver. Sorry, Sebastian, for mispronouncing your name if I did. That's a touchdown for you. 6 points on the board. And now the Bulldogs are up 6-0. They're going to be going for 1. The 1-point play is going to be taken out from the 3-yard line. We'll see if they can convert here. Ambrula wanting to make it a 7-0 ball game. The Wolves eager to get back onto the field as they have their whole offense up and armed, ready to go at the 50. They're making them get back to the sidelines. Ambrula to the left or right-hand side, and that pass is incomplete. Looking to go to number 12. Ben Pugh. That's their safety / wide receiver That's their third-year starter at DB, so he has some experience there being a Bulldog. And it's going to remain 6-0 with 1:15 left to go. And counting. The Wolves have their last chance just before halftime. As we get a drop back pass over the middle. And in traffic, that's good for number 10, David Cortez, the junior wide receiver. Cortez and Cantu connect for a huge gain that brings them down to the 25-yard line, and they're quick to the line with 50 seconds and counting. As they get a fresh set of downs, first and long here for the Wolves. Cantu dropping back to pass, trying to go to that seam over the middle once again, and that pass goes incomplete in the middle of the end zone. That was intended for number 2, René Ramos. And they're rushing back to get the football. They have 20 seconds left to go just before the half expires. Official on the sideline staring at the clock on his stopwatch. Wanting to get on the dot, 10 seconds to go. Cantu needs an end zone shot here. And he's throwing it over the middle, number 14. Wide open, that's caught. Jerry Mendoza, the wide receiver, cornerback, junior receiver, is going to be open over the middle on the post route for a touchdown. And the Wolves and the Bulldogs are now all tied up just before the half expires. And that's going to do it, but they're going to let the Wolves get their extra point conversion. They're going to go from the 3-yard line. And there goes the whistle, ready to go. They're got the play clock going. Raul Cantu connecting over the top with David Cortez. As Cantu drops it back to pass, has a receiver open once again, going back to Jerry Mendoza. He had the touchdown, now he has the extra point. We'll give it to you in the full screen. There's a play from Raul Cantu over the top to Jerry Mendoza. Waiting, being patient over the middle, right in the end zone, just where they needed it to be. And that's going to send us to halftime. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes roughly with the second half action. Laredo LBJ Wolves up 7-6 on the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. I'll be right back here on Real Sports Live. Stay tuned and stay with us.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're back here with the second half of action in Real Sports Live in Mission, Texas at Pioneer High School. Laredo LBJ Wolves able to get on the board just as time expired with a pass from Raul Cantu over to Jerry Mendoza in the end zone as they get the offensive side of the ball here in the second half to start. Up 7-6. Laredo Alexander not able to convert their extra point. As Cantu takes the snap, looking to his left or right hand side for his receiver, has one open. That's going to be caught down about the 30-yard line. That's going to be number 5 on the reception, Aziel Rebollar, the right receiver safety. He's going to a senior this coming year. So Laredo LBJ, who was down all game, able to come back at the end and now have the lead by 1. They have an opportunity to extend their lead and get up again as Cantu takes the snap from the 30-yard line to his left or right-hand side again to Rebollar. That's a 5-yard gain. That's a 1-yard loss to be exact. Well, from Rebollar or Cantu to Rebollar, that was a 5-yard gain. The pass was 5 yards. And he went backwards and lost 1. So they're going to bring up a 2nd and long here for the Wolves. You see the shade from the clouds moving over the field, giving us an opportunity. And the kids an opportunity to have some shade there. Cantu once again dropping back to pass. Sets his feet down over the middle for number 9, incomplete. Aber Ponce, the intended receiver, almost slipped into the hands of a DB for the Bulldogs. I would have not gone the way Cantu would have hoped. As we have another receiver coming in, that's number 18, Sebastian Palacios. He's going to come in for Ponce, the man who dropped the pass. And now they're going to have a 3rd and long here. 7-6 remains the score with 13:05 and counting left to go here in half number 2. Cantu looking over the middle, passing complete once again, but a flag flies in. As that pass goes incomplete, we're going to get the call from the ref. It's going to be a personal foul, pass interference on the defense. And that's going to move up the Wolves the way they want to go. Down to about the 13-yard line is where they're going to reside as of now with 12:20 and counting left to go here in half number 2. Up by 1 point only, 7-6. As they get a fresh set of downs inside the red zone. You can't ask for anything more than what you want right now. Cantu dropping back to pass, looking to his left-hand side. Has a receiver incomplete once again, intended for Jerry Mendoza. And we're going to have a false start. That's going to be on the Wolves. I believe it's a loss of down, or they're going to send them back 5 yards, one or the other. It is going to be a loss of down. They were trying to figure out what the situation was going to be. So I was going to bring up 2nd down here for the Wolves. In good position, right where they want to be in the red zone. As I mentioned before, this is a great opportunity here for teams to get their chemistry going. You have a senior receiver or senior quarterback with a bunch of junior receivers. I'm sure they all get along well. Get together on the late days, on Saturdays, weekends, and just throw the ball around in their local park. As that pass goes in the corner of the end zone for number 10, David Cortez, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and goal here for the Wolves. Trying to find that perfect play, that perfect route, and the perfect pass to complete and to get some more points on the board. Hopefully 7, if not 6 will do. They'll still have the lead, and that's going to force the Bulldogs to go for 2 if they get in the end zone once again. As Cantu drops back to pass, looking to his left over the middle. Pass goes incomplete. Once again, Jerry Mendoza, number 14, the intended receiver, as they have 4th down, the last and final down here. 4th and goal. Fourth and goal here for the Wolves. Everyone spread out their separate ways. Cantu ready for the snap, takes it, drops back to pass, looking to his right first, comes to his left, has nowhere to go, finds a man over the middle, number 18, Sebastian Palacios, incomplete, and that switches over the field. Now the Bulldogs coming back on the offensive side of the ball, looking to get into the end zone, as they have about 9 minutes and 20 seconds to do it. Probably won't take them all those 9 minutes, but the more time they take, the more it benefits them in the long run here for the end of the game. Ambrula still at quarterback right now, finds a receiver down low, down the middle on the left-hand side off the shallow route. That's Gael Rodriguez, number 24. That's the running back on the roster for the game today. First pass of the day for him, and he goes for a good gain as it sets the Bulldogs up with a fresh set of downs past the 30 at the 29-yard line with a 1st and long. Ambrula dropping back to pass now. Lefty quarterback looking to his right, able to connect all the way down the middle, open, nobody able to tag him all by himself. That's number 12 there on the reception. Ben Pugh, the safety / wide receiver, 3-year starter, is in the end zone for 6 points for the Bulldogs. It's now 12-7, and they're going to be going for 1-point conversion here. Ambrula able to find Pugh down the middle. We'll get the replay to you right now. All by himself on the shallow, or I guess you could say a mid-crosser, probably a dig or a post route. As a Pugh ran, we'll make sure we'll get it going right now. Get it to you. Right after this 1-point conversion, Ambrula looking to the right, back to Pugh. Climbing the ladder, and he gets it for the extra point. Now a 13-7 ball game. Ben Pugh, and here comes instant replay in the full screen for you. You see Pugh on the right side of your screen. He's on the outside. A little stutter step, confusing the defense, and that gets him in the end zone for a touchdown. And that changes the ball game here for the Wolves. Now they're down by about 6. A touchdown will save them. An extra point will probably lead them to victory. Cantu now dropping back to pass, looking to his left, trying to wind up, has nobody, and he gets the 4-second violation there with nobody open. It's going to be a loss of down there for the Wolves. That's going to go nowhere. Found his receiver a little bit too late. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal, or 2nd and long here for the LBJ Wolves. Cantu dropping back once again on a 2nd down play. Has a receiver open on the right side of the field. at the numbers. That's number 5, Aziel Rebollar, on the reception. And they're going to bring him back once again. Another 4-second violation on Raul Cantu. Not able to get through his progressions in time, as the Bulldogs defense just playing rough, playing good coverage there. Not able to get it, not able to let any receivers get open, as they're now stuck in a 3rd down situation. Cantu looking to his left once again, slinging it out. Has a receiver open, incomplete, but intercepted. That's number 28 on the interception. That's going to be Joshua Buitron on the interception there for the Laredo Alexander's Bulldogs, as Jerry Mendoza was just triple covered once again. You know what's going to come, the replay for that. You see Cantu winding up, just underthrowing it a little bit, and able to get another big play. That's the 2nd interception off Cantu today, as the Bulldogs are back on offense. And now they're going to get their turn at slinging the rock, and a pass interference, but it's caught somehow, some way. Oh, man, if I'm them, I'm telling them to decline it right now. That's Nathan Hassel on the reception. Of course, it's going to be declined. Let me see how fast we can get you this replay. We're going to get it to you right now. Ambrula just sending it, and somehow Hassel came down with it. There's the flag at the end of the play. And here we are now with a 1st and goal down at the 10-yard line for the Bulldogs, as they're knocking on the door once again, looking to get back up and put some more points on the scoreboard. Ambrula to his right-hand side. Number 9 on the reception, Ivan Pina, is going to take him down to about the 3-yard line. An extra point play basically for them. Let's see what they can do here on this next play. Second and short. Ambrula looking to a right-hand side. Has a receiver open in the middle. Going to take it to the left. And that pass falls incomplete. Looks like he had a receiver on the right side. Ivan Pina open once again down the back line of the end zone. Of course, he saw something different than what I saw. So Ambrula is going to take it down. It's going to be 3rd and goal, I believe. Rolling out to his right. Looking back to the left. Pass incomplete. And now a 4th and goal is what the Bulldogs are going to be set up with. One more play, hoping to at least get 6 more points up on the board for them to take them to 19-7 the score. We'll see if they can do just that up here up next. Ambrula once again to the right-hand side. Quick pass over the middle on the slant route. That's number 9, Ivan Pina, for the touchdown. Making it look easy. Now the score is 19-7 with 2:27 and counting left to go here in half number 2 and in the remainder of the game. Bulldogs looking to go for 1 point to make it 20s, to get into the 20s. As they take the snap, Ambrula looking to his left-hand side over the top. Able to get 1 foot down. Not going to be enough, as that's going to be incomplete. You see the official waving him out of bounds. That's going to keep it at 19-7. And now the Wolves have to get something going here on offense and hopefully on defense if they get to it once again. Hopefully soon. 146 and counting here is all they have left to work with. Cantu looking to the left-hand side now. He's going to sling it once again. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. So we're going to keep it at a 2nd down, 120, 118 and counting now. Next game's up. It's going to start at 10:45. So if y'all want to be there, be there. We got the PSJ High Bears going to take on Laredo LBJ, as the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs are going to be. PSJ High is going to be taking on Laredo Alexander, And the LBJ Wolves are going to be taking on Sherryland Pioneer. As Cantu finds a man open at the 30-yard line. That's going to give him a first down and a fresh set of downs, I believe. 43 seconds left to go and counting. Cantu dropping back to pass, looking for the deep ball. Slings it over to the left side of the field, and pass gets intercepted at the end. That's number 12, Ben Pugh. He has a touchdown already. Now the third interception off of Raul Cantu goes back to the Bulldogs. And we'll see if we get the replay right there for you. Probably we got it. And that's going to do it for the ball game. The Laredo Alexander Bulldogs are going to come out on top 19-7 here in game number 1. Game number 1 finished as well here. Pioneer and PSJ finished up that game. We're going to have the results for you at the end or in the start of the new game. We're going to be covering Laredo LBJ at Sherryland right now. So the Wolves versus the Diamondbacks are going to be up next. So stay tuned here on Real Sports Live because we got you covered. 10:45 is the scheduled start time. Might be a little bit later. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on. It's going to let you know whenever we go live. I'm Brandon Guzman here on Real Sports Live for game number 1 of the 7-on-7 state quarterfinals. Eduardo Guzman on the camera. We'll be right back with you here in just a moment.